Have you ever wondered why some people, who start with nothing, go on to build massive wealth, while others, with every opportunity in front of them, never break out of survival mode? It's not about luck. It's not about being born into money. And it's definitely not about working harder. The real game, the one nobody talks about, is played in the mind. The millionaire mindset isn't about having millions. It's about thinking like someone who builds millions, protects it, and grows it, no matter where they start. This is the mental game that separates the average from the elite. And once you understand it, you'll never think the same way again. Because real wealth doesn't start in your wallet. It starts in your thoughts. 1. Mindset over money. Every fortune begins not in a bank account, but in a belief. Before any empire rises, before a dollar is earned, before an investment is made, the idea of success is born in the mind. A person who thinks like the poor will always find ways to lose, even if you give them money. But someone who thinks like the rich can start from scratch and still create wealth. That's the power of the mind. Millionaires don't see the world as it is. They see it as it can be. They ask, how can I create value? Instead of, what can I afford? The poor chase money. The rich attract it. Because their mindset is wired for growth, not fear. And in every decision they think like creators, not consumers. They don't look at price tags, they look at opportunity tags. 2. Belief systems. You become what you believe. Your beliefs are not just thoughts, they are blueprints. If you believe you're meant to struggle, you'll reject abundance. If you believe money is evil, you'll sabotage wealth when it starts coming in. Every self-made millionaire had to rewrite these internal scripts. They replaced beliefs like, I'm not good enough, with, I'm capable of learning anything. They replaced, I'm not lucky, with, I create my own opportunity. That shift doesn't happen by accident. It's intentional. Reprogramming your mind is like upgrading your software. If your operating system is stuck in fear, scarcity, and self-doubt, no external money will stay. But when your beliefs evolve into confidence, responsibility, and abundance, wealth becomes a natural outcome. You stop living by default and start living by design. 3. Scarcity versus abundance. Most people are trained from childhood to operate in scarcity. Money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford that. Be grateful for what you have. While gratitude is essential, scarcity teaches fear. It trains you to protect crumbs instead of bake new bread. Scarcity says, there's not enough, while abundance says, I can always create more. The millionaire mindset lives in abundance. It understands that money is created, not found. That wealth is the result of value exchange. That every problem is a hidden opportunity in disguise. People with abundance mindset look at a failing business and think, how can I solve this and make it better? While others see threats, they see possibilities. And because they see more, they build more. That's why the same person can lose millions and earn it back again. 4. Self-image and financial identity. Here's a hard truth. You will never earn more than you believe you're worth. Not in the long run. If your self-image says, I'm just average, or I can only earn $2,000 a month, your brain will unconsciously resist anything beyond that. Millionaires upgrade their identity before they upgrade their bank accounts. They start seeing themselves as high-value individuals, long before the world agrees. And once that shift happens, their habits follow. They invest in themselves. They build confidence. They learn high-income skills. They become the kind of person success wants to be around. Wealth doesn't change your identity. Your identity must change to allow wealth in. You don't need to fake confidence. You need to build competence. That's what creates unshakable self-image. 5. Delayed gratification, the game changer. One of the most powerful mental skills of the wealthy is the ability to delay gratification. While others are buying new phones, they're buying assets. While others binge entertainment, they binge education. While others chase the weekend, they're building the decade. Delayed gratification is painful in the short term, but the long-term rewards are unimaginable. Jeff Bezos worked years without turning a profit. Elon Musk reinvested every dollar back into his companies. The millionaire mindset sees time differently. It's patient. It plants seeds, Others are too impatient to grow. Wealth is like a tree. It needs water, time, and consistent care before it bears fruit. Millionaires think in decades, not days. 6. Emotional mastery. Staying calm in chaos. Money is emotional. Losses hurt. Risks scare us. The market panics, and so do people. But here's the secret. Millionaires don't make decisions from emotion. They make decisions from strategy. They feel fear, yes, but they don't obey it. They've trained their mind to stay calm under pressure. While others react, they respond. When others panic sell, they hold. When others quit, they adapt. Emotional mastery doesn't mean you never feel anything. It means you don't let your feelings control your future. And that discipline, that emotional control, is worth millions. Wealthy people don't just master money, they master themselves. 7. The power of environment. You become what surrounds you. If you're around people who gossip, complain, fear the future, that energy infects your mind. But if you surround yourself with people who think big, talk strategy, chase excellence, your standards rise. Millionaires curate their environment like their success depends on it. Because it does. They cut off noise. They stop watching junk. They invest in rooms where they're the smallest fish, so they can grow faster. They know that if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. If your current circle doesn't support your vision, build a new one. Because your environment either feeds your dreams or starves them. 8. Habits make the millionaire. Everyone wants the millionaire lifestyle, but few are willing to build the millionaire routine. Wealthy people don't rely on motivation, they rely on systems. Small, consistent, repeatable habits. Reading daily, planning weekly, investing monthly, tracking money, learning endlessly. These habits are boring, quiet, unseen, but over time, they create the foundation of unstoppable wealth. The poor wait for luck, the rich build routines. And in the end, it's your daily habits, not your yearly goals, that decide your financial future. Success is not one big moment, it's 1,000 small ones, stacked day after day. You don't need to be born rich to become rich. You don't need a perfect background or connections or genius IQ. What you do need is the mindset, a belief system that aligns with wealth, a thinking pattern that multiplies value, a mental toughness that overcomes fear, doubt, and failure. The millionaire mindset is not magic, it's not luck, it's not reserved for the 1%. It's a decision, a daily decision to rise above the average and become the person who attracts success by who they are, not just what they do. So ask yourself, are you ready to play the mental game and win?